Hello everyone and thanks for hanging out with me. Now I want to tell you my experience with the new mach-e software in the Id.3. It's 0783 right now. This is I made a different video what this means. It's not the 2.1 that every Id.3 will get in January to March. Your dealer will contact you. This is just more of a bug fix, but it already has a lot of features that the 2.1 will have. This is more for people who have massive problems like 12-volt battery drain like I do, because this should fix it. I haven't experienced that yet. I will put that in the video if it works, because so far the car didn't park for 2 days. Maybe today when I get home I will park it and not charge it till Monday morning, and then we'll see. I think the battery is still draining, the 12-volt battery, but and they said that to me, that this is not fixed. The drain is still there. This needs further investigation. But the high voltage battery should charge the 12-volt battery then, so you don't have an empty 12-volt battery. So let's see if that works. I have to see. I have connected my 12-volt battery monitor again. We'll see it on Monday morning if it works. But let's go through the whole infotainment system so I can show you. So what I experienced so far, which is amazing, that there is no boot up process anymore. So I have the 0783 since, when was that? Wednesday? Yes. So Wednesday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so the third day, not too long. But since then, there was never a boot up. In the old version, you saw the Volkswagen logo and first edition, everything booted up, and then you pressed something and it wasn't available. You get that too, that something is not available, but maybe for a second, not for 10, 20 seconds till you can go into the climate and do something. So I want to go through all the stuff. I can't do parking thing? No, I can't. First of all, what doesn't work with my car is internet radio. Does not work. I get this error message every day. I don't need it, but it would be nice if there wouldn't be an error message. And also I will show you in the app, because this mach-e.2.0 also has changes in the app. And so what I noticed so far is that in mode, well, I can't go into mode because I have not started. Start the car. In individual, the ACC is sometimes there, sometimes not, because I like ACC in Eco, because then it's accelerating very slow if the adaptive cruise control sees a change or feels it detects a change. Assist is the same thing. Speed limiter, lane assist, adaptive cruise control. I have the plus, so I don't have head-up display. I don't have any options for that. In climate, what I noticed, what is different, that if there's nobody sitting on the passenger side, I cannot turn on the seat heater. I could do that in the previous version, and I did that when I was picking up my wife. I heated up the seat so she had it warm, but I can't do that anymore. And that's not a big deal. I'll survive. By the way, in the instrument cluster, nothing changed, so you know that. It's still the exact same thing. Telephone is the same. Radio media is the same. No change there. Navigation is a change, it will go in a second, but let's go first to vehicle. What's different here is that for first of all, amazing thing, well, it's amazing, it should have been there always, that the time, how long it takes to your charge limit is now instantly. Look at that. That's how it should be. That's just awesome. The end time, it's still kilometers per hour, which is crap, but Volkswagen doesn't want to change that. That's just how it is. You now have a charging location, and you can add this. I call it, because I'm at Aldi, charging for free. Cheapskate here. And then you can go in, set the time when it should charge. We have, how many timers? 3 timers. Go in and you can say that it's with air conditioning and what time you want a departure, what days, and if it's on repeat or only one. And then you can turn it on and then reduce current, charge immediately. I guess this is when it's under this percent, it will charge immediately, I'm guessing. And charge to 50 to 100%, this is then when it starts charging, how far should it charge? So I do it like this. Oh, it stopped charging. I have to, because I was playing around, I have to plug it in again. And then you have preferred times. So you can say only charge from 10 to 6 a.m. for example. That's a good thing. And release cable automatically. And this is the address where I am right now. And you can add more, I think. Can I add more? Maybe not, because I'm here, of course. I have to be at a different location and then this would work. I have to plug in the charger again, back in a second. That's working. What else do we have here? What's important is that you still have your settings. It's the exact same settings, nothing changed. It's the exact same thing, central locking and whatever. Status is also the same, nothing changed here. What's important is that now you can reset your since start and long term in here. You don't have to go in the horrible menu. But since charge, of course, does it itself when you're charging. So that's new. Sound is the same. Background is the same, settings is the same. And, what's important, of course, is now in navigation, when you want to navigate somewhere, let's do Wolfsburg. Oh, I couldn't write it. In Austria, it's also okay. It will now add the charging stations for you. If, according to your, well, I have to do the settings again, I think. Where's my settings? There's my settings, route guidance, route options, add charging stopovers automatically. And then it should do that. Yes, it put in 2 charging stops and it's now charging to the charge limit that you have selected. So 52 minutes, 39 minutes is the charging time. And when I am in here, it's at 80%. When I put it to 100%, this will of course change because every time now it wants to charge to 100%. Wait, did it change? I didn't see. But it should change the stops according to this. And I've seen it do it. I've seen that work. Huh. I've seen it work. Maybe it was in the Id.3. It doesn't matter. It's work, and the people who know EVs won't use that anyways. You use something different. By the way, for Android Auto, a better route planner should come soon. Well, I don't know what soon means, but it doesn't matter. You now have in legal, you should have your manual, but I pressed this I think 3 or 4 times and it does this, please wait, for a long time. Even when I have a bit more internet connection and I didn't want to wait, it's not that important. Really not. In the settings, you now have car to X and I think that's it. And you have Wi-Fi, and I tried it. The hotspot works. Connecting to Wi-Fi, I haven't tried yet, but I think it would work as well. So you can connect to your home Wi-Fi, and use hotspot means that you connect your phone to the car, and the car connects to the internet. So this works. I've seen it work. That's fine. And of course, what else? Oh, the other pages, by the way, didn't change. So this is all the same. You can still only have one instance, so you have vehicle here. You cannot have vehicle here. It will delete this button here, so that's a bit annoying. But Android Auto works, and you have your apps in here. It uses the whole thing, and I put the weather and everything in here. And of course, then Google Assistant works, and your notification work, and you can go into Spotify and do stuff. Of course, your map works the same way. It can always go out here and go back in here. What I noticed that the Android Auto doesn't always work perfectly. You connect and nothing happens. And what I noticed is that what was I say? That Android Auto automatically turned on Bluetooth, and when I turn off Bluetooth, then suddenly it appears. So before it just says connect your Android Auto device, and the music starts playing, but it doesn't do that. So music from over Android Auto, but I can't see the map. Then I turn off Bluetooth, and then it works. So I don't know what's about that. That's pretty nice. What I have seen here now is that it takes here it says that we are at Aldi, so it takes the thing we have here. So we delete this. So it charges to 100% and takes 50 minutes. I want to do that. But I think that's it. It's I have to try this scheduled charging if this works. What I also want to show you is the changes in the app now. So here we have the WeConnect ID app, and for Android Auto and not for Android and Apple, it was an update not too long ago. Can you focus on that, please? And it works only when you have the ME 2.0 on the car. What it does now is that it shows you an update on your state of charge and your range at every %. Before it was just every 5%. So from 50 to 55 you didn't see any changes. It just changed when it was at 55. That changed. The preheating still, if you start this, still takes 70-80 seconds till the car starts doing that. But you don't have to be there to wait for it. What is now in there is the preheating schedule. So you of course have it in the car under stationary air conditioning, and then you set what you need. But now we have it in the app as well, and you can control it. But I only see and can turn it on and turn it off. I don't know if it really sends it to the car yet, but for now you can just see it. What is also in there is now that you can send a destination to your navigation, and I tried it. It doesn't do that. So if I take this and go to send to car, it says it is sent to car, and when I go to navigation, it's still the other one, the one that we did before. So it doesn't do it. Maybe it's just implemented yet, but the car can do it then with the 2.1 that we all get in February, March. Another two things that changed is when you're charging. Number one, if you're heating or cooling the car now takes the power to heat from the charger, not from the battery. So when you're charging with 100 kilowatt and then you have the heat on full, so let's say 3 or 4 kilowatt, then the charger should show 104 kilowatt, not 100 than before. So before you only got 96 into the battery. Now you get the full 100, and the rest of the heat is coming from the charger. And another thing is now with this software version, the battery will be heated when you're charging. The preconditioning when navigating to a charger does not work yet. This will come in the future, but so far the battery only preheated when you are preheating or because of charging, because you're putting a lot of energy into the battery. But it will now, with this update, it will also preheat, so you get the best charging speed. But that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.